Is there a legitimate mechanism by which we can learn from UFOs, wherever they're from, and try to go after that technology? I mean, you've read those documents, you've heard those stories.
Yeah, there is. I think you know, it starts with the UFO reporting center. I mean, you call in and report UFOs. What they need to do from that point, it needs to be properly funded with qualified, experienced, and trained civilian researchers or investigators to go out and actively investigate those sightings in areas. Right now, it's not being done. MUFON comes days or weeks later, and they don't have the number one. I've dealt with MUFON in the last couple years, and those investigators, they're just not trained like they should be trained, and they don't do the footwork that you really need to do to investigate those type of sightings. And some of those sightings can be easily explained. They take too much time on those type of sightings that were probably a aircraft or a satellite or something that is related to an extraterrestrial.
There is disinformation. There are cover stories for the reasons you're describing. Is there also a legitimate phenomena, a legitimate mystery that should be studied?
Yes, absolutely. All my experience with UFO investigations over the years, and by 10 years in, there's a phenomenon out there that's, I think, can be dangerous to the United States. When you interfere with a highly classified project, or when you fly around a jet fighter that's maybe going on a mission, or when you are flying under a B-52 bomber that has nuclear weapons on it, that's a legitimate concern for national security. That's a legitimate concern that we have to do something about.
Nuclear missiles, missile bases, the overflights.
That's true.
You come from a family of spies, of agents who have investigated this stuff, who have been part of the national security apparatus, right?
Yes.
Something in the blood.
Yes, my father, my uncle, and two cousins.
Is it a patriotism thing? Is it once they know they can trust the family that you get a leg up?
That's part of it, yes. They seek people, and it's, I hate to say this, it's who you know.
Right.
You know, if your father's been an Air Force colonel and he's had a meritorious service in 33 years, and your uncle was a Blue Book investigator, had meritorious service for 24 years, they're going to look at their siblings, and they're going to look at them and say, you know, they operated within the guidelines of the service, honorable service, and they look for the siblings. And I was just happened to be there. I was sought out, and I was recruited into OSI. I was actively recruited.
Hearing those stories today, you had a cool job. I mean, it was a lot of fun, and it was satisfying work.
It was. I would never change anything. Well, I probably would change some things I've done, but my career in OSI was fantastic. I had a lot of fun, but then again, there was a lot of agony.